Welcome back, everyone, to Katawa Shoujo.
Are you seriously?
Yes, I said I was going
God.
to go back to it. It's going to be coming, videos will be coming. Why is the music so loud? Videos will be happening about 1 to 2, maybe 3 videos a week. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Will do. We joined the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside with the girls pointing out the other senior classrooms in the same hallways as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks actually like part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building here. I don't do girl voices still. I'm not going to try. There's a lot of official important stuff inside, like Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' office. They even have a swimming pool. How is that official? Don't be silly, Hishan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with an actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in hoping that this really will be a quick visit, like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Hello there. What can I do for you today? He is a younger looking and sort of rugged. The dimples on his cheek wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard that same question hundreds of times. I gotta turn this music off because I don't know how. It's completely unnecessary. Well, yes I am. It says so on the door, no. You can call me by my name or just the nurse like everyone else. Of course I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation, and he snaps his fingers. Oh, I thought that was you who did that. I thought that was you, John.
Wait, what?
No, they made a sound effect of him snapping his fingers. I thought that was you. So I was like, oh, I'm just ignoring it. No, he snapped his fingers. Damn it. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arthremia, I don't know, and related conical heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Good, well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night. So never hesitate to call us if there's a problem.
I got the Ocarina of Time one.
The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here.
Wait, back in like 5 minutes.
His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking, why he even said that? Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people out of school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Well, let me just find her file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers on, I let my gaze wander around the room. I don't know. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray, whatever flooring, laminate. And all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all 4 walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So you already have medication for your that word. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Yeah, well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Oh, my lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by me forbidding to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers with more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your bodily healthy. Why can't I speak? Body healthy, so some exercise would do you great. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging. Jump rope. That sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care and not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time, sets them on the desk, obviously content. But that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need any or something. I should out before I even realize a quick visit. Indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and auxiliary building, although to my eyes, they're still looking one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they are going. And I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. And again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weirdness of me only grows that I trudge towards the dorms. There is a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms. Shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. I don't know, I always like fresh cut grass smells. Some people don't, and some people just aren't into that smell. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell... Oh man, I keep yawning and I don't know why. I'm not even tired. Just reading does that sometimes to me, and I don't mean to yawn. I'm not bored. It just happens. Novel, because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward going inside. Yeah, it takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. The same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems like the only girl... I was reading that in my head. I don't know why it took me so long to say it. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and a shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down, I spy room 119. The nameplates of the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few moments and clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. Oh my god, it's Harry Potter. I knew something was wrong with him. What? Why is Harry Potter here? You're at the wrong school, you dick. The spectacle boy standing there. He looked at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? Leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Hisao Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I'd introduce my... His face suddenly brightens in realization. He stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting almost straight to the whatever. Oh, sup, dude? The name's Kenji, a.k.a. Harry Potter. Hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it. Still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and the welcome. There's some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier. And it's probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? Because it could have been some other people, too. You can't judge a book by its cover. His out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerating hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hisao. Me, I don't think I can trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you are smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Daddy turns. Jesus.
I'm back.
What the fuck? He slammed the door. Why are you so pissed, Harry Potter?
Oh, Jesus, what happened?
I don't know. This guy named Kenji is just like, he slammed the door, it sounded like, and the noise scared the crap out of me because I was like, what the hell did you do, John? I slide the key into the lock, a door marked 119. Lake beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal, like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of the bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Hiya, Chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. Kinda hoped I would have, and there would have been something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing till I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming and before the entire day today, too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, the bottle of medication neatly arranged on my night table catches my eye. I pick one up and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Hisao Nakai, 2 tablets daily to stay alive. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kind of twisted, having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin a new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosage. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night. And it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity, I don't know, and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. I think there's music that plays here because I turned the music off.